All right, week 5 power rankings. Let's talk about it. The Saints, they remain at the basement. Not too much of a surprise there. We do have a new 31st worst, 30, not 31st worst, 31st best, second worst team in the NFL. It had been the Dolphins for so long. They're able to pull off the win. It is not the team they beat moving down to 31, though. It is the Tennessee Titans. And what do I say every week? I say it with me. It is the worst coach in the NFL coaching the least talented team in the NFL. What is more embarrassing? I don't know. The Strunk family firing Mike Vrabel, a legend, for Brian Callahan, who the best thing about him is that his daddy coaches the offensive line. Or is it more embarrassing that they doubled down on that and chose him to coach Cam Ward? I don't know. One of the two. They're both pretty embarrassing. The Jets are down at 30. Aaron Glenn's got to start winning. That team is not good. All you Justin Fields believers out there. It's almost like he's a one-trick pony. He still looks like a deer in the headlights. There's nothing going right for the Jets team. Braylon Allen, he's gone. I just force-feed Breece Hall. Lob it up to Garrett Wilson on third down. We have to go back to like the 70s offenses. That's what like the Steelers offense did in the 70s. Franco Harris, first and second down. Third down, we're going to heave it up to one of our two Hall of Fame wide receivers. And they won 4 Super Bowls. Granted, that was 55 years ago. So who knows? Maybe it'll work through New York. Who knows? 29, the Raiders. This one kind of bums me out. Not going to lie. Like Pete Carroll. Geno Smith is bad, though. We have to seriously start talking about Kenny Pickett being the best option. 28, Cleveland. At what point, and I am the biggest Joe Flacco defender out there, at what point do we say, all right, we got to play Dylan Gabriel, like, just to see if he has it. And then if he doesn't have it, we got to play Shedeur Sanders because the defense is playing lights out. Jim Schwartz has that team rolling. Jim Schwartz, one of the best defensive minds of all time. He has just truly led some great squads across multiple franchises. Kind of bummed he never got a second head coaching opportunity. They're playing lights out. And Joe Flacco, I will argue he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. I am that crazy. I will make a whole video if somebody tries to argue with me. It's not cutting it right now. And I don't think he's washed necessarily. It's just not working. They need a spark. You got to go to one of the young guys. Now we have the Dolphins. I like Mike McDaniel. He's had the team fighting the last couple weeks. I still very much doubt that he's going to be the head coach very long. Shame what happened to Tyreek Hill. We'll be talking more about that throughout the week, of course. 26, we have Carolina. Bryce Young is just bad. There were people that actually believed in him and said that he was good last year. Well, he didn't even get his job back out of merit. He got his job back because Andy Dalton got hurt. Not on a football